Hey guys, AirsoftAl here, and today I want to talk to you about something that I think a lot of you can agree or disagree with, depending on what your view is. Today, I want to talk to you guys about, well, why I'm different. More or less, I keep getting the same question over and over again. Hey Al, why are you using a Springer? Why are you using these weird guns? Why are you talking about these weird guns? Well, this is something I want to talk about. I might be in the minority of people that likes to use weird guns, or better yet, likes to use different guns. And this is where it actually gets, and this is the subject of today's video editorial. Is different really bad? When you actually look at the mass majority of airsoft users, they either have a 4.6, they either have a M4 platform, AK, bolt action, or a shotgun, or a pump action even. But yet we never see the weird ones. Only in the minority do we see people have, in many cases, the M1 Garand, the Thompson, even the handful of other amazing guns. The same thing can be said in the pistol world of airsoft, where you see 1911s, Desert Eagles. Very rarely you see a very good common bit of Desert Eagles. You see the M9, and you even see now the CZ Shadow. But what about the other ones? What about the TT? What about the Tokarov? What about the Mauser? The Broomhandel, to be exact. The Schnellfeuer, to be exact. As well as a handful of others that honestly should be looked at. So I guess what I'm saying is, could a different be always better? Well, I guess you could say yes and no. Some different guns are, even in my case, lackluster. But does that mean I'd knock it and not use it? No, of course not. I'd use, if I wanted to, just as a troll weapon, well, not really a troll weapon, just for the hell of it, I'd probably use a musket. An actual musket airsoft gun. And yes, those do exist. Just like Brain Exploder. He used a lever action rifle in an airsoft field, and he actually enjoyed it. Personally, I like using bolt action guns, but at the same time, I'm not going to knock a lot of guns because they're different. Well, yes, I'm an automatic man, and right and true, I'm getting a Thompson in real soon. That is my only World War II era weapon that I have. This is not the case for a lot of others. A lot of people love using semi-auto weapons, a lot of people like using vintage weapons, but the big problem I can probably see why people are steering clear of some of these guns is the price tag. The most expensive LMG to date is the G&G MG42, which was painfully recreated to 1-to-1 scale in every detail, minus the G&G on the side. The price tag of this thing is about $1,000. And I say about $1,300. I know that's sounding like a lot, but a lot of people like to spend some money. Same thing, I mean, the next MG we have, the next 42 we have is the Matrix MG42, which in fact is $399. That's $400. And then you keep going to the World War II guns. We have a G&G M1, the M1 Garand price tag. I personally would love to use an MP40. I mean, it's $120, and it's made by not AGM. I think it is AGM, actually. But you get what I'm saying, guys. There are a lot of guns out there I personally would love to play with to prove the popular belief that these guns are not field-worthy. And I think a lot of you out there can agree with me on this, that a lot of guns are not field-worthy. Hell, the Lilacs rifle, the anime rifle, that Tim Red Wolf Sherry reviewed, that I reacted to on that review, I personally said no. Even though the gun looks bulky and big, I mean, Matrix Pulse Rifle is another one I can think of, the gun, he knocks it saying it wouldn't be used in the field. I have to disagree. I'd probably be one of them to use the rifle if I could cough up $3,500. Once again, the price kind of keeps it from being that. I guess the big thing that we can all come back to is the price tag on all these awesome looking guns. Even the S&T battle rifle that they came out with. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of good guns out there that I wish I could have had, but once again, the price tag. And I'm going to keep coming back to that price tag, because that's buying them those are people with money. I myself don't got a lot of money. I had to save up $200 just to buy a Thompson, a drum mag, and 2 extra magazines. High caps, mind you. And that came out to about $160. That's a lot for myself, guys. And I know a lot of you are probably yelling out your lungs going like, well, why didn't you go and buy? You have to add in the cost, guys. I know a lot of you want to go willy-nilly spending, but I think a lot of the other people who aren't you can agree that we have to do the math before we even consider buying. A lot of us, myself included, will do research on a gun for months on end and save up the money for the magazines. And this is including inflation, taxes, and shipping and handling. And I had enough money to save up. If you ever wonder why I'm asking $200 for my M16, and no, that's not how I got my $200. I got my $200 from mowing yards and working and doing other stuff. My M16 cost me $200 because of shipping and handling. Egyptian assault AK, and yes, there is an Egyptian AK. It's just called the AK DMR, although a lot of people don't know that. I personally commented on the e-Vike page about it, which you can go check out for yourself. Just go to the e-Vike store and do that. But the big thing I want to nail in the coffin here is this. Don't knock a gun just because of the way it looks. Actually buy it. Actually take it out to the field. I mean, and I'm calling you out, Tim. I want you to prove to me that some of these guns cannot be field worthy. Prove it! And I'm calling out a lot of other airsoft critics as well. I'm talking e-Vike Matt, fucking Bob the Axeman Hildebrand, everyone else who does not show us combat footage of these things. Prove it to us. And I mean prove it. And I'm not talking take it out to the firing range and do that. No, 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 no. You take it out to the field and show us combat footage of this thing in action. Like Brain Exploder does with his guns. Like Level Cap did when he played airsoft. Jet Desert Fines. I love them for what they are. I love the technology behind them. And if you don't like it, then okay, hit the dislike button and get the fuck out. But if you, for those of you out there who are wanting and who, well, are wondering what I'm wanting in the next gun, I like unique. I will gladly take a Springer to a battle. I will gladly take a double barrel shotgun to battle. I will gladly take a lot of these guns that people don't want in battle to prove whether or not they're field worthy or not. So there's my conclusion. Test it before you say it. And don't take it out to the range. Actually take it into combat. Right now I'm doing a lot, and this editorial has probably been on the back burner, and I just haven't had a chance to edit it. And probably won't edit it because it's been on the back burner so long. So thank you guys for watching. I've been AirsoftAl, and as always, I will see you guys in the front lines. Until next time.